The Nirvana Hub HR conference happening in our ashram, and there are a lot of CHROs, senior HR leaders, CXOs sharing their valuable insights. They would like to ask a few questions to you.
Definitely. Come on.
So I'm Akanksha Shrivastava. There's another jazz word as moonlighting. So what happens in that? An employee takes up multiple jobs without having the employer know about it. So generally that started happening while COVID was there. So what should an employer do in such cases?
I think they are all asked to go and just watch only moon. Lot of job layoffs have happened when they found out about the moonlighting. Tendency in people, isn't it? It's a windfall of people going back to their homes and staying in homes, not even work from home. That has happened. This is all because of this moonlighting.
Hello.
Huh?
Namaskar, Guruji. I am Colonel Ankur Sabarwal. I've spent 21 years in the army and then now I've become a corporate soldier, so as to say. And this is a new jungle for me as well. You mentioned कि कुछ कर्म अपने आप होते हैं और कुछ हमें करने होते हैं साथ में. हमें यूनिफॉर्म में सिखाया जाता है कर्म ही धर्म है और उस समय वही कर्म को हम अगर ट्रांसलेट करते हैं इस रण युद्ध या इसको जो कॉर्पोरेट का जो है एक दूसरे के साथ अच्छा बुरा करना कैसा होना, can you just elaborate how this gets translated and where does a human being get factored in? Should I follow my ethos of कर्म ही धर्म कि मुझे ही करना है जो हो रहा है I can still change that or just flow in whatever is coming? It's a different ball game altogether.
हम अक्सर चिंता करते जो हो चुका है उस पर क्वेश्चन मार्क लगाते ऐसे क्यों हुआ उसकी जो है ना रिसर्च में पढ़े हुए थे. वी कीप post-morteming what has already happened. Instead, if you see what you need to do, you put your energy and keep doing. Not passively flow with whatever is happening. See, rain is coming. Now, either you sit and complain, oh, it's raining, or you take your umbrella, you put on your raincoat and you walk. Right? The idea is you don't want to get wet. Correct? So, what you need to do, what you feel like you should do, you should just do it. In corporate culture, what you need is skill. Some things you find this is not right, but you cannot just directly jump into it. It's just like a fabric which is caught on a thorny bush. You want to remove it, but if you are hurrying it, you are going to tear the fabric which will be of no use for you to use. So you need that skill to remove that fabric from the thorny bush in such a way neither the thorns are broken nor the cloth is torn. And that is where skill is needed. Without competition, no business can survive or thrive. You need competition. Please sit up. You need to give tough competition, rise up to the competition if someone else is giving to you. But all that you can do it with skill and with a smile. 2S I would say, smile and skill. And they're complementary. If you have the inner smile, you will be skillful. And if you are skillful, you can smile more in your life rather than become miserable.
Gurudev?
Jai Gurudev. Gurudev, HR leaders needs to ensure that their teams are equipped with the necessary skills to work alongside with the AI technologies effectively. Gurudev, what is the role of the HR leaders in the AI wave towards skilling and upskilling their employees?
You know, technology is such a field you need to keep updating again and again, otherwise, you will become obsolete. You have to flow with the current in when it comes to technology. Rather, you will have to think about a step ahead of where you are, where you think you may be heading. That thinking skill, even that is a skill, that thinking, that insight into future can only happen when you are not preoccupied with small problems around you. You know, life will have problems. If there is no problem, you will create one. Because we get so used to be in problem, and we love talking about problem and being in a problem. So we need to rise above that in order to have clarity. And the way is meditation. And if you meditate regularly, I tell you, your sharpness of awareness and observation just reaches its peak. It keeps improving. And with that mindset, sharpness and intuitive ability, these are two things very much needed for any entrepreneur. Intuitive ability and innovative spirit. And they both come when you go inward. Meditation. Meditation is the answer.
Thank you, Gurudev.
Jai Gurudev. I'm Tejasvi Tripathi, HR leader. So I have a question, Gurudev. So quiet quitting is when employees do bare minimum work and they don't go beyond their roles and responsibilities. So Gurudev, can you please help me and let me know what comes to your mind means like quiet quitting?
Yeah, this issue has made us put all this TILEX program. We have got transformation in leadership program, and then the Apex, achieving personal excellence. These courses we designed specially for this. And teamwork is another thing. In any company, people are not working in team, they achieve very little. And among the team, if people are competing, you have nothing else to compete from outside. Because you are competing and fighting among yourself, and you are unable to deliver anything new or anything better. For all these issues, you need to know those skills, teamwork skills. We have a synergy program in Art of Living. You go into the website of TLEX and synergy program. We have tailor-made with meditation, with certain techniques, with some breathing, help in these issues, like lethargy or people not working, putting their effort. You can either fire them nor you keep them. They keep committing blunders. These things do happen. Instead of just changing people, we need to teach them how they can be more impactful. And for that, you need to give training. HR is not just enrolling people, but you also need to give them training. Give them that sharpness of mind, more awareness, and their ability to connect and deliver. We have designed program for all this in Art of Living. And in fact, many Fortune 500 companies have taken these programs, have integrated this, including the World Bank. They are doing this in their, as part of their training. I think in America, many organizations throughout the world they are doing.
Namaskar, Guruji. There is a big debate going on in the workplace about working in office, working from home, or working anywhere. And the companies are divided and people are divided into two parts. Companies are saying, come back, else face consequences. Others and employees are saying, we are not coming back. And this debate is going on very, very, I would say, uselessly, and it should come to an end. And I have a request and a feeling you have an idea and an answer which can help employees as well as the companies come to a conclusion and end this debate which is going on for last 2 years.
Let's think about it. We have to talk to both sides. Yes, this is one of the contribution of COVID to the world. This is post-COVID era. You know, people are feeling very tired. I know many, those who have taken vaccination. Many have reported young people are getting heart attacks. Young people are getting into autoimmune disorder. Many other health issues are being faced by people. I would recommend them all to do Ayurveda, Panchakarma, cleansing of the body, and ozone therapy. Specifically, I have recommended it to several people, and after the ozone therapy, people feel much better. Because the extra oxygen that washes out all that unwanted things in the body, which is causing so many type of different illnesses. Especially those who have taken the booster doses. Past 1 year, nobody noticed. Second year, third year, they all had big problems. Young and healthy people have problems. Now, even those companies have accepted that it is causing problem after some time. It's bringing down the immune system of people. So, take good care of your health, and this is what we need to do. And pranayama, meditation, kriya. You know, Sudarshan Kriya boosts your immune system by 5 times. Researchers have said you do the Kriya and, you know, it is boosting and the telomeres in your DNA starts growing back. They stop growing after 20 years. So, reversal of aging is happening. Today also we had a scientist who was showing me how just with vibration, frequencies, many things can be, you know, set right in the body. Yeah. We have designed in our Panchakarma a table, sound and light, how different parts of the body, you know, different endocrine glands in the body can be affected by that, and your energy level moves up. Some of you want to try, though it may all be very booked, it's so busy, but someone who is interested in doing research or doing these things, you are most welcome. Yeah.
Jai Gurudev. Myself Anisha. So I work as a HR manager in Standard Chartered Bank. So I have a question for you is, what comes to your mind when we say coffee badging? So coffee badging is basically refers to an employee showing up at the office just long enough to grab a coffee, and after that we are seeing that they're left after for a short time. So how does the HR leaders deal with this to increase the productivity of them and the engagement too?
What is it called? Coffee?
Coffee badging.
Coffee badging.
Yes.
Badging.
Yes.
Coffee badging.
Yes.
I'm learning many new words, terminologies today. This is very interesting, coffee badging. You know, today we see among youth generally, on one side they are slipping into depression and lethargy, don't want to do anything. On the other hand, they become so aggressive, so angry, at the drop of the hat, they lose their sense. Don't you see these two extremes? Either aggression or depression. Again, here helping them to come to a middle path, to be more productive, to be more dynamic, you need to increase their energy level. People feel, they have been watching reels all night, they feel so tired. They wake up in the morning, I have to go to office, they go and show up. Then coffee barging will happen. People were doing this before also. Before also they were doing, but they didn't get this tag coffee barging. Maybe it was not in that big scale. In the 90s, early 90s, we had a small ashram on the other side, the old campus. There once HR person and the Canara Bank manager had come. He said, we have some employees here, some managers, some workers. Gurudev, they are troublemakers. They said, if they are unproductive also, we can just sustain them. Somehow we can ignore them. But they have caused so much trouble to everybody else. The managers of different smaller branches. So what do we do? Can you do something for us? I said, okay, what do I do? So they sent me 30 of their such hard nut cases. They were calling them nut cases. They sent them here for 1 week. The facilities were not that great those days. But our program kept them so alive. Except one person in the 30, everybody else became so productive when they went back. A year later, Canara Bank came and said, this is done magic. We have seen them. No, it's just not for 1 or 2 days it happened. But it is a sustained improvement in their behavior, and they have delivered. They made their branches one of the best branches. These managers who were at the bottom of their grading really came to the top. And so they came to thank me here. Then we had corporate programs. That's one of the beginning years of corporate program. And we had similar program with the BEL, Bharat Electronics. We say HR, human resource, but we have not paid attention to develop, cleanse, energize this instrument of humans. We call them even instruments. Human resources are not being, it's like getting a crude oil. You have to refine it, right? In HR you only get crude oil, but with the training you refine it so that you can use it in your vehicles. And that is where Art of Living is playing a role so many years. Then we started the program also with the European Parliament. We said corporate culture, World Forum for Corporate Culture, we started there. World Forum for Ethics in Business. You need to be ethical. You have to have some inner strength or drive to be ethical. These unethical practices, the coffee barging, coffee is unethical, So that unethical mindset need to be corrected. It should not be blamed, but tools should be given to people to get over those lethargy, irresponsibility and all this. What do you think? Isn't it?
Jai Gurudev. Gurudev, on a related note, I mean, human beings are all nowadays viewed as human resources, like you rightly said. So, how do we survive in this sort of an environment wherein there's a lot of pressure and tension?
I
leading to a
am
lot of
glad
issues?
these days the industry has accepted wellness programs. There was nothing about wellness couple of decades few years back. They never bothered. All that they bothered is hike in the salary, bonus and increment. Never talked about wellness. Insurance they would give, health insurance, because if someone is not well, they go to hospital. Maybe even that is not done by companies. Individuals do on their own. So I'm glad that the industry is waking up to the term wellness. They understood that people's mind matters. Yeah.
Jai Gurudev. As part of managing the company, one of the responsibilities that a leader has is to manage profit, along with, of course, providing value to the employees as well as customers. I was just wondering, where does a leader draw a line between making profit and being greedy?
Making profit is necessary. It's necessary. But a person knows where he is becoming greedy. In greed, you will do unethical ways. And you look around, all those who have climbed up through unethical ways, they have come down that fast, even faster. So this should be a big lesson for us. In the recent past, see how many people unethically they climbed many stairs and they came crushing. So, and people who do business unethically with greed, I tell you, they won't be able to sleep well also.